we come back to you. Now we stay in the region, focusing on Syria. According to reports, Syrian army begins shelling of Aleppo Kurdish areas. The Syrian military has launched attacks on the Kurdish majority neighborhoods of Sheikh Maqsoud and Ashrafiyeh in Aleppo after a deadline for civilians to evacuate has passed. Authorities had previously declared these areas closed military zones and set up 2 humanitarian corridors to allow safe passage for the civilians. According to reports, thousands of people fled before the deadline. Let's listen into some civilians fleeing Aleppo's Kurdish areas.
الوضع صار مأساوي، وضع مخيف. اضطرينا نطلع من الأشرفية لأنه الوضع صعب جدا. يعني حيوان ما تركناه ورانا. الحيوان ما تركناه ورانا. طبعا عندنا تخوفات كثير إنه ما نرجع. وهذا بنقول حسبنا الله ونعم الوكيل بس حسبنا الله ونعم الوكيل.
نحاول نأمن هالأولاد، نأمن العائلة. يعني 14 سنة حرب بظن بكافي. هذا اللي فيني بقوله.
Between Syrian government forces and Kurdish fighters have intensified in recent days. The situation remains highly tense as both military operations and civilian safety concerns collide. Now for this discussion, we welcome back Mr. Sol Sadka. He's a political commentator, joins us live from Tel Aviv. Mr. Sadka, thank you for staying with us. Now before I get into the discussion, can you tell us a little bit about this minority group who's living in Syria, the Kurdish people?
So the Kurdish people are by far the largest minority group, the largest stateless minority group in the Middle East. There are approximately 40 million Kurds spread around the border areas of Turkey, Syria, Iraq, Iran, and also somewhat in Armenia and even in Azerbaijan. They are mostly Muslims, and they live predominantly in mountainous areas, although pockets of them live, as you can see, in cities like Aleppo. And they have been under the pressure of various foreign empires for centuries at this point, and they certainly do deserve a state. And one can only hope that happens, because as you can see, when you're a small minority under a oppressive, either jihadi or imperialist majority, you are at great risk. What we're seeing happening in Aleppo is just the next episode in a string of persecutions that has been perpetrated by the Jordani regime since they came to power over a year ago at this point.
Unfortunately, we have a breaking news. Mr. Sadka, I would like to request you to stay with us. Now, breaking news,